Developing today here in western New York, a train appeared to derail and hit a garage on Seneca Avenue near 35th Street in Niagara Falls this morning. Most Buffalo's Ron Plants is live at the scene with the latest. How's it going, Ron?
Yeah, actually, Lauren, it was a diesel locomotive that derailed, not a whole train, just to clarify there. And the situation, it's a heck of a lot different since we're out here on 35th and Seneca Streets in Niagara Falls. Believe it or not, at around 8 o'clock this morning, there was actually a 400,000-pound diesel locomotive just beyond where that white pickup truck is in the backyard of that home there. You may be able to see some of the damage actually to the garage right there. This is actually the home of the Dean Harris family, and from what we understand at 8 o'clock, there were actually his wife and his brother-in-law that were in the home. Fortunately, they are okay. There were no injuries. But it was quite an amazing operation to see how they got this locomotive out of here. And if we could roll some video, maybe we're doing that already, I can't see. Anyway, they were trying to lift that locomotive up. Again, 400,000 pounds or so, and they used bulldozer-type lifting devices like a cradle to able to push it back onto the track and get it out of here. Now, we understand, actually, this has happened before because this is actually a switching mechanism back here from a CSX railroad behind this neighborhood. That's what a neighbor talked to us about earlier today. This is what he had to say.
It's happened about 30 years ago where the trains actually, they make a switch in that area there where they can turn around and pick up another train car. And then the train went right through the garage before, but this time it's a lot worse. It totally collapsed the garage over here.
And we understand that that locomotive was remotely operated, according to the fire chief here. And he says that from what he understands, and they're still investigating, but from what he understands, the brakes actually failed on that locomotive as it was being remotely operated. There's actually the CSX rail yard, which is just over this way, maybe, I don't know, about a quarter of a mile, third of a mile over there. So that's the situation. They did a lot of cleanup here because there was diesel in there that had spilled. That's why they're still cleaning up here. But they feel that they've dealt with that and they've been able to dilute it enough and get it into the storm sewers and also suck it up with vacuum trucks to get rid of it. So that's the situation here. On your side, live from Niagara Falls, I'm Ron Plants. Back to you, Lauren.
Ron, thank you. We're going to